आई नीड टू डू दिस बिफोर वेंसडे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वो वेंसडे हो जाएगा, थर्सडे हो जाएगा, फ्राइडे हो जाएगा, यू वोंट बी एबल टू डू इट. आपको दिमाग को उल्लू बनाना पड़ता है. सो वेन एवर आई हैव डेडलाइंस आई वॉच टीवी और आई स्लीप. कुछ भी आता है मेरे पास, आई गेट नर्वस फर्स्ट. मतलब आई एम वेरी नेगेटिव थिंकर. मेरे को कभी भी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक ख्याल आता ही नहीं लाइफ में. I've seen the people who I hadn't seen before the OTT era. I thought, where have they gone? And people who were kind of not getting work, they are busy 24/7. Hi, this is Bhuvan Bam and you're watching me on ETimes.
Hello and welcome to ETimes. I'm Hesha and today I'm in conversation for the second time with Bhuvan Bam, and I'm super excited because not just his Instagram posts are making me go all drool over his fashion sense, but what he's going to be doing right now with Takeshi's Castle is something that's already giving me goosebumps. So hello.
Thank you, Hesha. Thank you so much.
You're looking very nice, I have to say.
Thanks.
पहली बार से अगली बार मैं मिल रही हूँ. You're just upgrading your fashion sense, which is a very good thing.
I don't take credit for this at all. It's all the styling and people around me.
Really? थोड़ा सा also thought you don't put into your look.
कुछ नहीं. I just make sure that I sleep well.
अच्छा बस और कुछ ना कि सुबह उठूं और हाइड्रेटेड लगूं.
हाँ, मैं 2 घंटे की नींद पे चल रहा हूँ अभी.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
Yeah, I slept at 6:30 and I had to wake up at 8.
Oh damn, that's hectic.
1.5 घंटा बताओ.
Crazy. So I have to ask you this, because I know that you're such a creative man, and for somebody who's so creatively inclined, something like promotions can get thoda hectic because it also gets mechanical.
जी.
What do you do in situations where you feel content-wise, you're having like a creative complacency या कोई creative block हो रहा है, तो आपका coping mechanism क्या है अपने आप को इन चीज़ों से बाहर निकालने के लिए, not to get caught in the mundane of things?
See, I don't force myself to do that thing at a particular time.
Okay.
That works like wonders. मतलब you think that I need to do this ASAP. I need to do this before Wednesday, for example. वो Wednesday हो जाएगा, Thursday हो जाएगा, Friday हो जाएगा. You won't be able to do it because you have that
block,
that date in mind. And your brain, आपको दिमाग को उल्लू बनाना पड़ता है.
Okay.
So whenever I have deadlines, I watch TV or I sleep.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
Yes.
No way.
You distract your mind. It happens with me a lot. With this also it happened a lot. There was a block where I had this, there was this task, the stepping stone wala task. उसके अंदर I didn't know what to put it, like how to dub on that, what joke to put, and I started watching TV. So when you're watching TV, you're fooling your brain because your brain is processing what your eyes are watching, and then back of the head there was a joke that suddenly hit me, and I picked up the phone, I wrote it down, and then like इसको बाद में देखेंगे.
So that's
ये हाँ, that this thing I've discovered over time, that this is how I need to cheat my brain.
But that's exactly why I asked you, because ये show ही ऐसा है which requires you to think on your feet, relate to what you're visually watching.
Yes.
Plus big shoes to fit in, because obviously हम सबने जावेद जी को तो देखा ही है, right?
Yes.
I want to know, which is obviously by default something that I had to ask you, when something like this was propositioned आपको, were you nervous, one? Or were you like, you know what, it's okay, it's coming after very long to me, I will set my own era and tone and bring my own intricacy to it?
See, nervousness is a part of my life. मतलब कुछ भी आता है मेरे पास, I get nervous first. मतलब I'm a very negative thinker. मेरे को कभी भी optimistic ख्याल आता ही नहीं लाइफ में.
मेरे पापा जैसे हो आप.
हाँ, एकदम बहुत ही नेगेटिव हो जाता है दिमाग की, क्योंकि पहला ये दिस इज सच अ लेजेंडरी शो, आइकॉनिक शो, एंड वी हैव ग्रोन अप वाचिंग जावेद सर डू दिस एंड ही हैज नेल्ड इट, वी ऑल नो ही हैज नेल्ड इट, बट दैट फीलिंग ऑफ ऑनर, दैट आई एम सो ऑनर्ड दैट आई एम गेटिंग दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, आई नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट आई डू फुल जस्टिस टू इट. जितना भी मैंने 8 साल में सीखा है, जितना भी मैंने अपने क्राफ्ट को थोड़ा बहुत पॉलिश किया है, वो मैं वाया टीटू मामा आई कैन जस्ट पुट इट इन प्लेस and see what happens. And exactly the journey has been like that with this show. 120 days I've spent writing each and every joke, though most of it was spontaneous. While dubbing you don't know what the emotions are at the exact moment, but I feel it's all, the journey has been quite exciting because कुछ jokes जो मैंने आज लिखे हैं वो मुझे एक हफ्ते बाद समझ ही नहीं आ रहे. And then I'm like, no, this can't happen. Maybe I'm overthinking, maybe I'm not, but I don't know. That process is it takes up so much of your time that eventually when it's done, now you see it and you feel.
Also, you know, to become a very palatable, let's say, a host or an anchor for a comic show like this, there's a lot of own element and touch that you'll also have to bring about.
Yeah.
Can you tell me 1-2 things that you've probably done differently to avoid जो basic comparison शायद हो या ना हो?
हाँ नहीं, मैं उसको वो comparison को सोच के मैंने नहीं लिखा शो.
Okay.
I have written it as if this show has been shot for the first time. ये पहली बार आ रहा है. How will T2 Mama do this? What will be his take on this? मतलब कंपैरिजन होता है, वो बैक ऑफ द हेड होता है आपके, पर अगर आप लिखने के टाइम डर के लिखते रहोगे तो फिर आप नहीं कर पाओगे कुछ. एंड फॉर मी जितना नॉस्टैल्जिया जनता के लिए है, उससे कई ज़्यादा नॉस्टैल्जिया मेरे लिए और कई ज़्यादा प्रेशर मेरे पे, क्योंकि आई हैव टू फिल इन सच बिग एंड लेजेंडरी शूज. एंड while writing, like I was saying this earlier also, while dubbing, there was this thing in back of my head कि वो करते तो कैसा करते, वैसा होता. But then you have to also realize that T2 Mama and Jaaved sir are two different people.
Yeah.
They have different voices, they have different attitude towards life. I'm assuming कि T2 Mama तो जैसा attitude होता ही नहीं किसी का, पागल आदमी वो. तो ये चीज़ ध्यान में रख के I was writing that this is a T2 Mama, this is like a new age take on this
Takeshi's Castle. Yeah. You know, I also have to say this. अभी ये बहुत common है, अगर आप YouTube Shorts या कुछ खोलोगे ना, there are these people falling and bottles breaking, and you know, it kind of has become a norm where it is called therapeutic. If there is, I've spoken to my psychologist and I had this addiction in the middle which I can actually tell everybody कि मुझे आदत हो गई थी YouTube पे एक certain type of shorts देखने की जहाँ पे bottles गिर रहे हैं, लोग organically गिर रहे हैं.
Is it like that ASMR videos?
Yeah, like that's an addiction, but I didn't have that. Yeah, pretty much that, when the bottles are just falling and you know, if somebody's just walking and they just accidentally hit themselves, and it kind of became funny. That was one part of it, but even therapeutic. I feel, this is me and you can correct me if I'm wrong, when you were watching it visually and obviously you had to dub over etc. At any point you felt कि बड़ा मजा आ रहा है मुझे देख के, मुझे हंसी आ रही है, and this is also therapy for me in some way or the other.
Yeah, मतलब I didn't look it as therapy because it's bizarre as and we know the show is like that.
It is.
I am in awe of the Japanese culture.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn.
Yeah,
firstly,
they don't.
They are so proud of their culture. अगर आप अपने कल्चर को लेके प्राउड हैं तो नेचुरली आपके आसपास के लोग आपके कल्चर पे प्राउड फील करेंगे. वो बोलेंगे क्या सही चीज़ है. They own it up कि this is how we are, this is. और उनके जो फिक्शन शोज हैं वो कम्प्लीटली ऑपोजिट है. उनका जो टीवी है, जो ड्रामा है, वो कम्प्लीटली ऑपोजिट है. बट दिस इज अ डिफरेंट साइड ऑफ देम एंड वी हैव सीन दिस पहले, मतलब द फर्स्ट सीजन ऑफ दिस व्हेन इट केम ओरिजिनली. तो व्हाइल आई वाज वाचिंग दिस एंड डबिंग आई वाज लाइक सही है इनका, मतलब दे डोंट गिव अ डैम. हड्डियाँ टूट रही हैं, सर पे लग रही है लोगों के, बट दे हैव दिस क्यूट स्माइल ऑन देयर फेस एंड दे आर मूविंग ऑन.
मजे आ रहे हैं उनको,
मजे आ रहे हैं. मतलब जितना मेरे को लगता है उनको करने में मजा आया, ये आई हैव एंजॉयड इट द सेम.
Fab. Okay, tell me something, if I have to get to know you a little bit more personally as a friend.
Yeah.
What is Bhuvan Bam when he's not between action or cut, or when he's not working? What is your life like otherwise?
Lazy.
Yeah, oh shit, so
yeah,
same.
Lazy. I just roam around in the house. I'll watch a movie. Series commitment मेरा थोड़ा गड़बड़ रहता है.
मेरे साथ.
हाँ, क्योंकि फिर ज़्यादा लंबा हुआ तो you know that आगे के 3-4 दिन भी ख़त्म होंगे. But हाँ, I feel movies I watch. ज़्यादा फ़ोन पे इंस्टाग्राम वगैरह मतलब
कम है आपका.
कम ही है मतलब अभी, क्योंकि दैट यू डोंट रियलाइज बट इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ
टाइम.
फुल डे 3-4 घंटे ऐसे ही निकल जाते थे
मेरे तो संडे ऐसे ही जा रहे हैं आजकल.
I'd rather prefer looking at a wall पूरा टाइम. हाँ.
In thinking into oblivion. Are you a deep guy by nature?
I feel I am.
And this comic side is just one side of yours, which is also there. Has it ever happened?
It's only for the camera.
Yeah. And do you feel like people have somewhere down the line taken advantage of it also, because they'll assume that you're this happy-go-lucky, funny guy?
I don't know. मतलब I might have disappointed a lot of people when I meet them in person because they feel कि हाँ ये करेगा कुछ जोक वोक मारेगा. ऐसे कैसे जोक मार दूंगा
Exactly. बैठे-बैठे थोड़ी आज आपके joke
मेरे
crack
को आते भी नहीं वैसे जोक, वो लिखने पड़ते हैं मुझे।
उनको बोला जो भी देखना है टकेशी में देख लेना, बाकी सब रहने देते हैं।
हाँ, अगर ये एक्सपेक्ट करो तो आ जाना, Takeshi's Castle देख लेना।
Subtle promotion there for Amazon. But lastly, before I wrap this, Bhuvan, this is very important, hence I'm asking you this question, because I've spoken to a whole bunch of actors to take a point of view on this too. ये कॉमन डिबेट चल रहा है हमारी इंडस्ट्री में भी, जो कहते हैं कि लॉट ऑफ फिल्म मेकर्स, वेब शो मेकर्स आर कास्टिंग पीपल विद ग्रेट सोशल मीडिया एंड डिजिटल प्रेजेंस एज एक्टर्स, as opposed to where there's another section that feels that it's opened a lot of avenues with OTT coming in and with a lot of that, okay? But there are, again, the whole debate starts from saying that कि जो actual talent है वो किधर ना किधर misplace हो जाता है, क्योंकि influencers की जो power है वो utilize हो रही है.
I kind of not agree with this. क्योंकि I've seen the people who I hadn't seen before the OTT era. I thought, where have they gone? All of a sudden I see them on OTT shows and they're leading the shows.
Yes.
OTT has given that. Although I totally disagree with this, that now the work is even more.
Yeah.
And people who were kind of not getting work, they are busy 24/7.
Avenues
And
are
it's a great feeling, because you see, well, the people who used to watch 10 years ago, now they're again on the screen.
Yes.
And वो nostalgia भी है. I was watching a show, I was watching Bombay Meri Jaan, I feel, and उसके अंदर there were this actor, and I had seen them long ago, and then I saw them there. I'm like, what? मतलब it's there.
Yeah.
The work is there.
Yeah.
Now I feel कि हाँ, वो सोशल मीडिया फॉलोइंग का तो है, उसमें होता ही है कि
But at the end of the day, ये business है ना. We have to look at people who are bringing eyeballs and bumps to the seat.
बिजनेस भी है, बट आई फील मोर देन बिजनेस, द प्रोड्यूसर्स एंड द मेकर्स, दे ought to have this reality where they know that you're casting them for their face.
Correct.
Now it's up to you. You are casting them as a lead who can carry the show on their shoulders.
And
or
you've
not.
done that beautifully in your show as well,
I
which
don't
became
know.
a hit. No, of course, hit तो बना था for a reason only. अच्छा, tell me lastly now, before I have to let you go right now, because I know my time is up.
Yeah.
Will you be doing a Bollywood film soon? Would you be seeing you in one? Because inherently, deep down, I want you to work with Shah Rukh, and I'm saying it out loud. Yeah, we will see you in Bollywood soon.
Maybe.
Okay. Have people approached you for projects and everything? Did something excite you yet? Oh, there is? Okay, so then we'll come back to you once you can talk about that.
Done.
But for now, all the very best
Thank you
for
so much.
Takeshi. Looking forward to meeting you always, and keep flooding your Instagram with your fashion look so as we can like it.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.